Hey everybody, Ralph Havens here, and I just finished a great run in Bellingham, starting here at Fairhaven and hitting the trails. And something came to me. I was like, just a question. So I have a question for you guys, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. But first, a little something that I noticed that you might want to consider. You know, there's a phenomenon where people in a civilization, in a culture, in a tribe, in a herd, you know, even animals have this. If an animal is kicked out of the tribe, kicked out of the herd, kicked out, there's something that happens. They die. So, you know, an elephant that gets kicked out of the tribe or somehow loses contact with the tribe, with the herd, they die. They just can't make it on their own. And same with a wolf. You know, a wolf all by itself, lone wolf, doesn't do very well. And I think bears, male bears, are one exception. I think they like to be on their own for the most part. But most animals survive in a herd or a tribe or a group, a flock, but not by themselves. And so there's a thing that happens socially when somebody doesn't do what the herd does. There's a lot of stress that happens to the rest of the herd because it's so dangerous when they see one of their own not doing something that the herd is doing. And it can be used for good to keep a herd, a tribe, a group of people healthy and happy and surviving. You know, it can be used for good, but it can also be used for bad. And so one thing is to consider you know, what you're doing, of course, you know. And when you see somebody doing something that seems so dangerous, you know, these days there's some people that are wearing masks, there's others that are not. There's some people that are going to get the vaccine at the very first time they can get it, and other people are there's no way. And both sides can feel like the other side is doing something really dangerous. And so the thing to consider is what's the data say, you know? But there's a real strong social instinct to do what the tribe says is important. You know, years ago, the whole U.S. had rules and customs that black people couldn't sit in the front of a bus and couldn't drink out of certain water coolers and couldn't go to certain schools. And there was all sorts of reasons for it. And when anybody saw somebody breaking the rules, there was a lot of violence that happened. The things that happened to the black people before our civil rights movement took place is horrendous. And a lot of it was, you know, people in regular society condoning it, doing it, allowing it, watching it. You know, some of the things that happened in Texas where I grew up, a lot of regular people just allowed it to happen, just watched it happen, just thought that it was the thing to do. And so when we think about stuff, it's good to, like, you know that there's a instinctual survival mechanism that kicks in when you see somebody in the group doing something that that the rest of the group's not doing. So but you might want to consider what you're doing. And you know, that mob mentality can do something really dangerous. So I encourage you to look inside your own heart and see how you want to live, you know, how you want to live. We got a bumper sticker that our friend gave us that says, "Be brave." And there's a lot to that, because it takes a lot of bravery to support a black woman sitting in the front of a bus. It takes a lot of bravery to do that when all of your peers and your family and everybody else is saying, no, that's wrong, it's against the law. So you know, we have all sorts of customs, but it might be good to kind of take a look at them from time to time. All right, you guys, let's get out there, let's live, let's really live. All right, bye now.